Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Best Card Breaks. This is Nick, and we are live with tonight's Dual Case 2022 and 2023 Bowman Jumbos. How are we doing tonight, everyone? Let me know who's hanging out. Say hello in the chat if you're joining us. I'm excited about this one. Two great products. Of course, we all know how amazing 23 Bowman is, but do you know how good 22 Bowman is now? We are looking for those Ellies. We got Ryan Bliss popping off. We still got all the other big names: Khalil Watson, James Triantos, Oscar Colas. Lots of guys to hit here throughout 22, and of course all the goodies within 2023. Let's have some fun tonight. Oh, and James Wood. Don't forget about James Wood. He's right up there with Ellie right now in terms of just being one of the best hits of the product. So I want to run back another 22 pick your team pretty soon. I've picked up some cases at a really good price, so I think I can get some really good value out there. And I think the Padres might end up being just as expensive as the Reds, or pretty darn close. So let's see what happens next week if we dip into, or maybe we'll try pick your team, dual case pick your team action. That would be pretty fun. So here we go, friends. Let's see what we got in our random. As always, good luck to everyone. Our Super Fractor bounty, I believe, is at $1,800. So $1,800 for that. So here we go, friends. Quick little dusting. Let's start off with 2022. Let's go 2022. What Angels are in 22? They're actually really good. The catcher. Well, I can't think of his name. It's actually a really good spot now. It used to be pretty cheap. Angels were one of the cheaper teams in 22. Edgar Cuero, is that it? Edgar? He's very good. So he's gone up big time since we were ripping 22. Yeah, Edgar Cuero. Kevin in the house, good to see you. I got your trade marked down. I got you on the Brew Crew now. Just had to get rid of your hatred for the Pirates, huh? Is Valera still valuable? I'm sure he is. I don't really know what his market is like now. But, it can't... I don't think he's, bad now, you know. A lot of the 22 stuff cooled off, right? Especially when Draft came in, Chrome and Draft came out. You know, when people turn to the next products... You know, in 22 Bowman's, like 23 Bowman, it's hot right now. Everyone's selling for a lot of money out of 23 Bowman. Once we get 23 Bowman Chrome, the focus will shift away from the 23 Bowman guys and onto the 23 Chrome guys. So a lot of the values come down, and that's kind of what's happened with a lot of 22 guys. Still a great product, and there's definitely some monsters throughout, but just compared to the prices that they were at. I wish they kind of did 23 like this too. They put the inserts with the chrome, so it's not two different spots of chrome. Jose Pastrana, it's a $3.99 for the Guardians, our first numbered of the break. There's Ellie Warming. A little easier to go through than in 2023. Marcelo Mayert's at $2.99 on the paper. No autos on this side. There we go. Luke Waddell over to the Braves, kicking it off. That's going to be DJ George. DJ George with the combo spot there. Luke Waddell. Cal Raleigh, Rookie of the Year favorites out of 125 for the Mariners. Looks like we got Speckle Ink. Alejandro P.A. It's a $2.99 solid hit for the Rays. Jeff Pennington. How's he pitching these days? How's P.A. doing? He kind of popped off last year. Got his major league debut, I believe. Benny to 199 for the Rockies. And auto number 3. Speaking of George Valera, how about that? Mr. KC. There you go. George Valera, base ink. Very nice. J-Rod Bowman in 3D. All right, there we go. Box 1 down. That's all we gotta do. It's like the first person that talks about a guy. That's the one that we hit. That's the one that we hit. It's usually a complaint, though. Yours wasn't a complaint. Usually someone complains like, oh, where's my George Valera's? And then we hit a George Valera. We do have some Bowman University Inception filling up for tomorrow. 2 different style breaks. A full case, tiered random teams. I went through and made, tier 1 teams based on the players present. Tier 2 teams, basically the rest. And then that's a full case. And then we have a half case random letter. So slightly cheaper. It doesn't look that much cheaper, 129 versus 99, but it's less spots. It's only 16 spots instead of 24, so that's why it feels more expensive than it should be. So just less spots in the break overall. I think we have 6 left in the tiered random, and then 10 left in the random letter. So those are going to rip tomorrow afternoon with Joe. Joe's going to be ripping those, and then he'll have a couple for the evening, a couple breaks for the evening for y'all. And refractor ink. How about Max Muncy? Great hit for the Athletics, Dusty. There you go, Dusty. Refractor Muncy. Great hit. He collects. He's a collector in the hobby, if you didn't know. He'll go to card shows and buy his own cards. So it looks for his Bowman cards. Jorbit to $3.99 for the Dodgers. Jordan to $4.99 Astros. Jose Salas to $4.99 Marlins. Next auto, Nico Cavadas over to the Red Sox, Dan Farner. You've sold cards to him? Nice. Bowman's going to be pretty tough to pull Mike Trout's, Parker. Yeah, Bowman's not really... You get Mike Trout paper cards, but not really a Mike Trout product. I think he does have... Oh, boy, that's cool. How about a Jordan Lawler Atomic? Little second year auto. There we go. Levi in the D-backs. Great hit. You got Ryan Bliss, Jordan Lawler. That's a sweet hit. Those cards sell really well. But yeah, Dusty, I don't know if you asked that. I'm guessing you asked that before you hit hit the Max Muncy, but yeah. Max Muncy is pretty much what you're looking for with the athletic spot. That one was close. Like, there. I really wanted to do an extra combo. Obviously, you do get the Astro or it was between the Athletics, the Cardinals, the Tigers, and is there one more team on who gets the paper? So I kind of just like went through and I had to figure out which of their top players are better. So I really wanted to do one more combo team, but it would have pushed the price up to like $350 a spot. And I tried to do less spots, less price, or more spots and lower price when I can. So, but yeah, Max Muncy is pretty much it. There's a couple of non-auto guys in 2023 that are pretty solid. But with 2023, it's kind of like, decent guys, but no superstar calibers yet. You have Angels, yeah. What about Freddie or Aaron Judge? No, so Parker, these are prospects. These are guys in the minor leagues. Like some of them, I don't think they have any in 23. I can't remember in 22, but in some Bowman products they would do a throwback Bowman insert set, and you can get autos. Like I know 2020 Bowman, and maybe even 2021 did have Mike Trout autos in the product, but I don't think these do. But they do have, 23 has buyback autos. So, like, you can hit Chipper Jones. So, they took old Chipper Jones cards, and they bought them from the market, had them sign them, and they stamped them and put them in Bowman. So, you can hit some of those, but this is prospects. These are all guys that are in the minor leagues. They actually haven't played, most of them haven't played in the majors yet. Denzer Guzman, nice one for the Angels. It's another decent Angel there, Guzman. I have a few of his cards. The Steven Machado, it's a 99 Blue Jays. I actually have quite a few of his cards. Went out and bought some nice ones. I think I have a gold nugget. Some kind of stashing Guzman. Chipper, yeah. So this is like you're never gonna know. You're probably not gonna know any of these guys, right? This isn't the guys that you watch every day. Royce Mark Quintana out of 125. Dusty, I do have extra paper. If you want a case and you want to buy it, let me know. First auto out of this box, we got Frederico Polanco for the Marlins. Is that Roto? Mr. Jonathan Rotunda. Roto box fame. Jonathan's the guy that provided those awesome Roto boxes for our high-end mixers we did a little while back. If anyone actually does want 2023 Bowman paper, I have about 7 or 8 cases. 7 or 8 cases hanging around that haven't been bought. $100 a piece. If you want multiple, we can work something out. So we're down to $100 on the paper cases. Purple ink, Andre Lara for the Nationals to 250, going out to Randy Jones with the Andre Lara. Let me see. Jackson Churio. And how about Eddie's Leonard? Nice one, Dodgers to $4.99. Dave Goldberg. Dave Goldberg with the Eddie's Leonard ink. Khalil. And that is box 3 of 2022. do a quick peek over at Inception. All right, we got one there. So we got, oh, where'd it go? Oh, someone claimed one and then deleted. So 6 left in our full case and 10 left in our half case. Don't sleep on Inception, y'all. Those Wembanyama autos are going to be absolutely insane. Those are going to be massive cards. Caitlin Clark also going to be a massive hit. Lots of big names to hit out of Bowman Inception. Here we go, box 4, and then we'll hit over to some 2023. Ooh, plate for the Mets, Pete Alonso. Look at that Mets, Mr. Ritter. He said, "Smelly Mets." He gets a Pete printing plate. Good time to be pulling this guy. I think he's taking the lead in the home runs again after an absolute monster yesterday against the Rays. That home run was awesome. That was such a good home run. All right. Congrats, Mr. Ritter. That does not do anything with the Superfractor bounty. It is not a Superfractor. Only counts Superfractors. Got Emmanuel Rodriguez, Twins to 499. And we're going to have Felix Valerio going to the Brew Crew. Kevin Lassiter. There you go, Kevin. Felix Valerio base ink. Gold Jay Allen for the Reds, numbered out of 50. Another trio. And Alan Serta for the Reds to 499. That's going to be Mr. Philippi. There you go, Greg. Blue ink, Luca Tresh. Number to 150, True Blue, DJ George and the Royals. Nice little True Blue Tresh. Oh, let's see. Let's do this. We'll put Lawler in the big boy. Slide him out. One more showcase piece. There we go. What A's auto? That is Max Muncy. Max Muncy for the Athletics. Refractor. Jose Salas to 125. Aqua Shimmer. Watson and Montgomery and James Wood. Closing out number 4. All right, we're going to hop over to some 2023 for 4 boxes. So we'll kind of do 4 and 4, back and forth a little bit. All right, first box of 2023. All right, here we go. All right, first box of 2023. Gotta get used to this style. See, you got the inserts in between, sandwiched in between paper. First autograph, Kanan Smith Jigba, number to 499, Pirates rookie ink. Over to Sean Williams. There you go, Sean. Collier. Moises Ballesteros. And Juan Corella, base ink for the Yankees. Zach Hess. There you go, Zach. Spencer Jones, blue shimmer to 150. Yankees. Nice hit, Zach. Nice hit. Let's see. What about PA? Solid blue Spencer. Going to the Reds game tomorrow. See the Reds Yankees. Got Randy DeJesus Angels out of 75. I'm excited to see Judge and Volpe play and Matt McClain in his young career. Kind of hoping Ellie was called up by then. Angels, Mr. Michael Cho on that one. And Nick Morabito out of 250. I saw Vientos got called up, hit a home run in his first game. Morabito to 250, Mets, Mr. David Ritter. Ruben Santana to 399 D-backs. And Casas. There is our first box of 2023. Box 2. Freddie Freeman home run. Parker, you still watching? You're probably happy right now with that one. Boy, it was like 9-2 Cardinals. Now it's 9-7. Dodgers making a comeback here in the 6th inning. All right, we're on box 2 of 2023. And we've got Braylon Tavera to 499 Orioles. Ryan Morford. Have I started upgrading services? No, I have not. So basically, we're talking about it right now. We're talking about it. The problem is, so I'm working on trying to become a PSA authorized dealer, so I can actually get like a dealer rate. And I don't know, that might not happen for a while. Dylan O'Ray out of 499. That might not happen for a while. So the biggest issue is we got Lisandro base auto for the Royals over to DJ George. The biggest issue is if we do it, I'm going to have to charge basically what PSA does, right? So I'm going to have to charge $25 a card to grade. So because it's got to be worth the time and risk and all that we're going to be taking on to do it in the shop and to offer it to you guys from breaks. But the cool thing is, number one, that's what PSA charges, right? So unless you have the membership, and which if you're not wanting to submit a lot of cards, membership's not super worth it. We got Atomic Yasser to 150 there. Unless you have the membership, that you're paying $25 a card for the value bulk, or for the bulk stuff. So I think in order to make it worth it to do it and take the time and effort and manpower and to do it, we're going to have to charge $25 a card. Now, if we were to become an authorized dealer, we could probably charge $21, $22 a card, right? Because we get, $3 or $4 off. So the nice thing for you guys is, number one, that's what you'd pay anyway, unless you had the membership. Number two, you'd be able to send your cards right from a break off to PSA. So that's kind of the service we would offer. Luis Robert to $4.99, and we've got Samuel De La Rosa for the Cardinals. There's that lonely Cardinals auto, numbered out of $2.99, going out to Chris Edwards. Chris Edwards with the Samuel ink. So you'd be able to I could just keep your card. It doesn't have to be shipped to you, and then you ship it out. And then obviously when it gets back, you get it sent back to you. So that's kind of, we're not going to take mail-ins from you guys, but we will accept in-shop drop-offs. So it'll be only in-shop, and then if you hit a card in a break, we can send it to grade for you. Joffrey Solano, and we'll do kind of like or we don't want to go sending off $3 base cards. So we'll do, probably $20 and higher, like this card. We would send this off kind of thing, right? This is a good guy to spec on. It's a decent parallel. Good base autos, things like that. But we're not going to send your base rookie Wander Franco. Like that's not what we want to get into. So in the shop we would send whatever, but for the breaks we'd keep it to $20 and up stuff. So we're kicking around the idea right now, trying to before we've been adding things, we've been seeing how the shop is doing and where I need additional resources. So we're trying to see if we can have one of my employees kind of handle the PSA stuff basically every Monday. So he would process and send out orders every Monday is what we're thinking about right now. So stay tuned for that one, Dusty, and everyone else. We might offer that option And it'll be great for Bowman breaks, because you'd end up most of the time you're gonna send the card anyway, right? Well, now we can just do it for you. It'll get there quicker because it doesn't have to get back to you and then you send it out later. We will do other levels as well, like we would end up doing like $45 for the next level up, like $80 for the level up over that. We would just charge a little bit over. But for stuff like that, it's going to be tougher because we have to see if we're going to have enough cards to send off to cover shipping and stuff like that. So, because the $25 level only goes up to $499, I think. So, here we go, box 3 of 2023. But also as a reminder too, we can send off your cards to PWCC for you that you hit in breaks. Another Braylon Tavera auto. Atomic this time out of 100. Going out to the Orioles, Ryan Morford. There you go, Ryan. Couple of Braylon Tavera autos. So if you hit a nice card in a break and you wanna sell it, we can send that off to PWCC for you. We have a partnership with PWCC as part of their breaker network. Ooh, look at that, Drew Jones, numbered out of 125. Levi. Nice hit. Nice hit on the Drew to 125 Aqua Shimmer. So we're part of their breaker network, and we can send the card. The only downside, right, there's really only one downside with PWCC, is the amount of time in between when we send off and you get paid. Alex Ramirez on the Lunar. That's like the one thing that I wish could get faster, but that's kind of how their process works because they're a bigger auction house, so they allow more time for buyers to pay. Wilmer Flores to 499. Tigers going out to Tim Williams. You do have an auto, Jonathan, Mr. Roto. You have an autograph. Have no fear. You are not skunking tonight. So. For those that don't know or didn't see the announcement or wonder what I'm talking about, I'll give a brief overview of the PWCC partnership. Basically, if you hit a card and you want to send it to PWCC to sell, we can do that for you. They do, for raw cards, they do charge $3 for what is called an MBA authentication. And basically what that does is they look over the card and they provide a very, very detailed condition report, a heat map, a video, everything. I mean, they go so in-depth for raw cards, and what that does is allows them to not accept returns from buyers, right? They will not accept a return because you know what you're buying. You know what you're purchasing. You can look at the heat map. You can look at the condition guide and see exactly what's wrong with the card, if there's any scratches, any corner dings, etc., etc. So when the upside of that, right, for a seller is if you have a very clean card and they give it a high rating or whatever, out of 250 there, Jordan Diaz, paper, and we've got Austin Charles, base auto for the Royals. Another one for DJ. So the nice thing is if it's super clean and the buyer can basically tell it has a chance at a PSA 10, it's going to sell for more. It's like you can't really do that on eBay because if I post a card on eBay and say this is super mint, it's guaranteed to PSA 10, like I think it's a sure shot PSA 10. Like who's gonna buy that? Who's gonna believe that? Because if it was, I'd probably just send it off myself. Well, with the NBA condition guide, you got that assurance because they tell you basically. Junior Garcia out of 250. So that's a plus. But that also takes an extra 10 days, about a 10-day process time. Justin Henry Malloy, he's actually playing very well for the Braves there. So I mail your card, they get it. If it's raw, it's about an extra 10-day process time. Once that's done, it goes into the next weekly auction that starts on Thursdays. And then it's a 10-day auction. Your card ends, and then it's 2.5 weeks before you get paid out, because they give their buyers 10 days to pay. So they give them time to pay, and then they process it all, and then you get paid out 2.5 weeks later. The cool thing is that it all links to your account, so that when you do this, the only thing I need is your Vault ID, and then I'd send it off for you. I take care of it. It shows up in your account, and then you get paid out directly in your account. It doesn't go through me. I don't send you money, nothing like that. So basically, from the time I send off to the time you get paid is roughly a month. And again, that's really the only downside about it, is just it's a little longer. But stuff on PWCC has been selling for more than on eBay, more than on Golden. So they're getting some strong buyers. They have a strong market presence with their buyer base, over 200,000 people in their weekly auctions. So it's getting value. They always post a lot of examples of, and a lot of it has to do with that NBA authentication, because you can see the condition of the card you're getting. You know if it's going to be a good nice clean card. So they post a lot of examples of here's what this card sold for raw on PWCC, let's say $350. And then here's what this card sold for on eBay, $275, you know. So they kind of show you that stuff is selling for more money. And when it sells for more too, you get more. They give you over what it sells for, because they charge the buyer the premium. So if a card sells for $100, the buyer's actually paying $120. And then if it sells for, I want to say, over $50, you get 2% extra. So you'll get $102 if it sells for $100. Brock Jones out of 250 there. Yohango Aponte base auto for the Blue Jays. So all you have to do is just message me. You can message Joe too, but it's easier to message me and just say, hey, I hit this card in a break last night. I'd like to send it off to PWCC. I get your Vault ID number, and that's that. And it's taken care of for you. I've already sent off a handful of cards for a few people, so I'm trying to send every Monday for that as well, if we have enough. So I do have an order to ship off on Monday. So whenever you hit some stuff, just shoot me a PM that you want to just send off, and we'll take care of that. It's really good too for high-end stuff, you know, and we're keeping it to $50 and higher. You know, I'm not going to send your $5 card off, because the minimum for them anyway is $20. Nikao Puaka Grego. Oh, what is this one? Rookie of the Year Favorites autograph, Shea. Nice. Numbered out of 150. Well, on card, Shea Langeliers rookie auto for Dusty. I like that. Nice hit, Dusty. Where's the max? I'll put that up there. We're keeping it to. I'm personally doing $50 and higher. So if you hit a card and you want to send it off, please try and keep it to $50 and higher. It's more worth it that way too, with the $3 you have to pay for the raw card review, the NBA authentication. So a $20 card, if it sells for $20, you know, you're paying $3 for them to do the authentication. So it eats into your profit a lot. It eats into the percentages a lot higher. So we're keeping it to 50 plus, but again, it's really good for expensive cards too. You know, $100 plus cards are going to do very well on PWCC. So if anyone has any questions, you can ask here. You can shoot me a PM, whatever. And again, just PM me if you hit anything and you want to send at any time. And if you send off to PWCC yourself as well, boy, another one for the Royals. I think this is number 5. Diego Hernandez to $4.99. We need to step up our 23 case here. We've added the two non-autos to the showcase there. Royals to DJ on the Diego. If you send to PWCC yourself already, or if you have stuff, like if you have graded cards that you want to send in, you can do it yourself too. It's very, very simple. They walk you through the whole process. And when you do, just use promo code BEST, B-E-S-T, during the process, and it'll support us. It actually, we get a small percentage of the buyer premium with our partnership. So it supports us. If you like Best Card Breaks and you want to support us even more, please use that promo code. We got Colton Cowser out of 125. He's probably getting called up pretty soon. Diane George, nice one out of 250 on the paper. And go. That'll close out box number 4 of 2023. We're going to hop back over to 2022 now. Finish out our 2022 case and then close out 2023. So kind of getting a lot. We're tossing around the idea of PSA submissions. We got the PWCC partnership going. Just working on extra value. Just value-added services for you guys, for the shop. We've had a ton of calls, a ton of, in-person walk-ins. Just say, hey, are you guys sending off the grading? And, right now it kind of stinks of, no, we're not. I have to tell them no. Hopefully we will be soon. But we're just trying to figure out how we can make it work. Because I really want to be a PSA authorized dealer. I want to get that group submission rate so I can offer everyone else a lower price. So it's other than that, if we have to offer it, we're going to have to charge $25 a card. But we'll be working on that. Going through the application process for that. The issue is one of the requirements is you have to have submitted like $100,000 worth of PSA fees like within a year, and we're not even close. Even though I've been sending off a lot more orders recently with stuff I've been picking up in the shop, we're not even close to $100,000. So it's going to take a long time to get to that. But offering the services to you guys and the shop will help towards that goal, and then eventually we'd be able to offer you guys a lower grading fee, lower grading cost. Another Churio base. So Dodgers only down by 1 run now. That's wild. Next auto, Eduardo Vaughn for the Red Sox. Going over to Dan Farner on the Vaughn base auto. Christian Roa to 299 Reds. Blue Crew. The Blue Crew? Oh, Dodgers? It's like, what? It's called the Brew. I was like, Brew Crew. How do you spell brew? We've got Uribiel Angeles to 199 Padres. Speckle Ink. How about Creed Willems? Creed Willems to 299 Orioles. Ryan Morford. Ooh, Gold Shimmer. Come on, baby. See a nice one. Oh, there's a card behind this card, too. Elijah Cabell, and then we have an Atomic Top 100 Grayson Rodriguez. Elijah Cabell for the Cardinals. Mr. Chris Edwards, numbered out of 50 on the Gold Shimmer. There you go, Chris. Elijah Cabell. Julio Ramos, numbered out of 75 for the Giants. And that is box 5 of 2022. On to number 6. All right, here we go. Yelich to 399 for the Brew Crew. Base auto, Jose Fermin for the Guardians, Casey. Another Guardians autograph. And Robert Dominguez, blue shimmer to 250, going out to the Mets. We've got Yoelki out of 125, White Sox. Ooh, nice. How about that for the White Sox? Colson Montgomery to 250. Mr. Jeff Hartley. Nice hit. Colson purple to 250. Bliss or bust. He has a... Oh, wow. Yeah, Creed Willems. Sweets. What's his card? And his cards are probably nothing, right? See, you look that up, and now that is only in single A, but it shouldn't matter that much. But if his stuff is cheap, that could be a potential good buy right there. So that's a good thing to look for. You know, guys that are killing it and quite under the radar, like Ryan Bliss. You know, nobody is talking about Ryan Bliss. I still haven't seen anything about Ryan Bliss. That dude is like the best dude in the minors right now. He's hitting over 400, and it's a big sample size over 400. It's not like he's on a 405-game streak. How about a Khalil Watson for Roto? There you go, Jonathan. Khalil Watson, base ink. Nice hit, Mr. Rotunda. Actually, we gotta keep George Valera. Like, what do we do? Do we just get a double decker going? These are pretty good autos. Let's do it. Let's throw the double. See if we can get some double-decker mojo here, too. Maybe now that you told me that, maybe I'll use Creed Willems as my prospect report. See, and that's like a guy I never would have thought of to look at. Fran Aldui out of 199. That's number 6. 2 to go for 2022. Bliss or bust. That's right. We don't care about that Drew Jones fella, unless it's the Superfractor. You got a nice Jordan Lawler up there. That's a good hit. That's a really good hit. All right. Box 7 of 8 for 2022. Drew Jones hurt batting 175. Yeah, I mean he just started. It was like not a massive sample size, but yeah, I mean his starting the season hurt kind of stinks, and so he didn't get to start the season, and you know he's still getting into the groove. Like he really didn't play spring training, right? So this is kind of his spring training now. He'll be all right. He'll be fine. I'm not calling him being like the next, Hall of Famer or anything, but Ricardo Genovez to 75 on the paper for the Giants. Lawler to 499. Speckle Ink, Max Muncy. Boy, nice break for the Athletics. Max to man, I'll tell you what, we did a lot of Max Muncy chasing. There were some guys, Tim Bonito to be specific, bought the A's a lot, and I think we didn't hit many Max Muncies back when we were ripping a ton of 22 Bowman. That's a welcome sight there, getting some Max Muncy ink now. What is this? Couldn't find his autos early on. You're talking about Max? Yep. Didn't pull a lot of Max Muncy autos in the first, what is this, number 80, so the first 79 cases. You know what's weird too? We're at number 80 on 22, and we're already at 74 on 2023. So that's super impressive, and that just shows you guys just how much Bowman we've been ripping. How much 23 Bowman we've been ripping in the 3 weeks that it's been out. So I definitely appreciate all of you. Luke Waddell, Braves, if I can get the right team. DJ with the Braves there. Definitely appreciate all you guys choosing best card breaks for your Bowman needs, your prospect chasing. We were also ripping 22 Bowman at like $800 a box to start last year. It was super expensive. Alejandro Hidalgo for the Angels out of 250. And now market's just a little under $600 a box for jumbos, $575. So it's down quite a lot. Jorbit to $3.99 Dodgers. Still remember that hobby case we pulled 5 Khalil Watson autos. And that was the thing. It was a joke at the time because like he was tough to hit too. We weren't hitting a lot of Khalil Watsons. And it's like, well, that explains it. They're all in that hobby box. 5 autos in one case. Sorry, not box. In one case of hobby. Base autos too. All right, last box of 2022. Actually, not too bad of a case. Not too bad of a 2022 case overall. We're going to need some help in our 2023 to close out that half. It broke your will. Was that you? Did you have the Marlins there? All right, here we go. Last box of 2022. Last chance for Ellie, James Wood, and the like. Jacob deGrom to 250 for the Mets. Purple ink, Jason Santana over to the Cubbies out of 250. Jay Blackburn. Peyton Wilson out of 125 Royals. Nice Colson to 499. And we've got Felix Valerio, another one of those guys. Base auto. Brew Crew out to Kevin Lassiter. And Nico Cavadas. Couple of duplicates to close it out. That's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted. Oh, home run Cardinals. Wow, Juan Pez. Oh, that was a walk-off or something. Red Sox Dan Farner. It was a replay. Hendry Mendez to 250. Does PWCC have an app? I don't believe so. Oh, well, hey, I appreciate you still being here, man. Don't do that. What did Put the chrome in the paper stack. I don't think they have an app. They have a backwards paper card. All right, so that'll do it for 2022, my friends. Overall, not a bad case of 22. Not too. Most of the showcase is 22, for that matter. So we need a little assistance in our 2023 second half here. I think I want to run this back tomorrow, pick your team style. I've been thinking about that. This would be a really good pick your team break. Of course, your Reds are going to be the most expensive team. The Reds are very expensive in this break because you have Ellie. And then, you know, the solid red spot in 2023. So, throw together some pricing tomorrow morning and Joe post that up in the afternoon for an evening rip. Be a fun pick your team dual case. I'm not a huge fan of like multi-year pick your team Bowman because it's like, well, when you're doing only 2 products though in a case of each, it's a lot easier because I can just combine the pick your team pricing, right? I can just add them together and there's your spot price. But in mixers, it's kind of silly because number one, if you have like 8 different products, I mean that's 8 different prices you have to use. You know, if you have one box of 2022 Bowman where Ellie is a monster hit, and the Reds are very expensive in that box alone, but they stink in everything else, well, you know, your Reds pretty much just have one shot. So, plus the multi-year stuff, you know, if it's a little tricky when people want to chase Ellie, but then maybe they don't care about the 2023 guys that the Reds have. So you get that aspect too. It's like, yeah, I want to buy the Reds, but I don't want to pay $900 because I just want to pay $500 for Ellie or $600 for Ellie. I don't want to pay $300 for the rest of the guys. So it gets tricky there too. But I think this is a really good. There'll be a lot of lower value teams that have some pretty good chases. So Luis Garcia over to the Blue Jays to $4.99. That is Matt's Mr. Polito. Polito. Marcus Lee Sang on the Lunar. And Andres Mesa. That was close. It had the D-backs colors. I was hopeful there. Andres Mesa, Rangers, Brian Fink. Lubob to $3.99. He's going off right now. And auto number 3, Jace. True Blue Tigers. Nice. Tim Williams. With the Jace Young to 150. Throw him up on the double deck. We have red paper, it appears, coming up here. Jean-Kenzie Noel. And red paper. Samuel Munoz for the Dodgers, number 2 of 5. Red paper Dodgers hit going over to Dave Goldberg. Nice hit, Dave. 205 Samuel Munoz red. Luis Rodriguez to 299 for the Cardinals, closing out number 6. 3 boxes of 2023 left. All right, number 7. All right, here we go. Alejandro Osuna to 150 Rangers. First auto, Gabriel Martinez. Nice hit. Blue Jays. Matt Polito to 499. That's the one you want. Nice Gabriel Martinez. Looks like we got at least one more spot claimed over in the random letter half case. So those are getting closer and closer to full for tomorrow afternoon. Josue De Paula, nice lunar for the Dodgers. And Ronnie Simon, base auto Rays. Rays to Mr. Pennington. Rays are also a good team in this spread. The Rays, the Reds, well, the Diamondbacks too. With obviously they're just so big in 23 alone. But when you look at teams that are just like big in both cases, the Rays and the Reds. Rays and the Reds are pretty awesome. Like the Padres are a big team too, but it's like they're not good in 23, but they're amazing in 22 kind of thing. That's the nice thing about doing the dual case. If you want to grab the Padres to chase James Wood, you're only paying like $50 for the 23 side. So you're basically just buying 22, and then you can get, I don't know, call it the Superfractor chance in 23. The White Sox is another one like that. You know, pretty rough in 23, but some pretty good guys to chase in 22. So you're not paying a whole lot more for that the other half. CJ Abrams to 499, and we've got a little James Wood ink, and that's as a Nationals James Wood here. Speaking of James Wood, to 99. Bowman Scouts top 100. That is, where's the Nationals? Randy Jones. Nice hit. Nice hit on the wood. Probably his first Nationals auto. Drew base, and we've got nice hit. Phillies, Justin Crawford. Aqua Lunar Crater to 125. Tyler. Solid. You pulled the same wood? Nice. Yeah, so there's 2 out of the 99, right? 2 down, 98 more to go. Or no, 97. It was not 100. 97 more to go. Austin Charles out of 199 for the Royals. Holiday. Sway. And there is box 6. 2 left. Come on. We need a monster auto in this dual case. Number 7. Need a giant auto, yes. Giants are such a good spot in 2023, yet all those guys seem hard to pull. Like, they have 3 really good auto hits, and they don't come out very often. Here we go. Box 7. And Junior, let's go. Come on, let's see some nice color. Boom, speckled to $2.99 for the Rays. Jeff Pennington, nice hit. Nice hit, Jeff. Let's see. We'll get Blair off now. Let's move Spencer up. Caminero front and center. Pennington, I'll tell you what, man. You have been on fire. Pennington took a little break. Hopped a little break. He got in one a couple days ago. Crushed it. And he's been in a few since, and he's just crushing them. Crushing the breaks, Jeff. Drew Gilbert. And Moises Ballesteros, base auto for the Cubbies and Jay. Mr. Blackburn. Caminero auto was desperately needed for this case, though. Lawler to $4.99. Rocker to $3.99. Tommy John. Tommy John for Rocker. That's sad. That's why the Mets passed. Jefferson Rojas. Blue Lunar Crater. Cubbies going back to back. Mr. Blackburn, nice hit. Jefferson Rojas to $150. Getting down to the last box, Magic. Gold paper, Simon Juan to $50 for the Mets. And one box to go, friends. Sleeve was like stuck to the other sleeve. All right, let's see how our Inceptions are doing here. All right, we got 10, 9, 7 left. 7 left in the random letter half case, and it looks like still 6 left in the other. Yep, all right, 6 left in our tiered random teams. Box number 8, 2023. All right, let's go last box magic. Here we go. Nelson Velasquez to 299 Cubbies. Oh, that was an auto there. And Marion Boyd, Phillies to 299 on the Speckle Ink. That's going over to Tyler Vanderboat. Here you go, Tyler. Drew base. And Myra Shendrick, base auto, nice hit, Dodgers. Dave Goldberg. Solid hit on the Martinez. William Cedeno. All right, last stack. Cross to 499. Last auto is gonna be the Reds, Carlos Jorge. A little yellow to 75. Going out to Greg. Nice hit, Mr. Philippi. Carlos Jorge to 75. Our final one of the break. Let's see. I'm on Khalil for that one. Watson to the bench. Sorry, Roto. Javier Osorio to 199. And that, my friends, will take care of tonight's dual case random teams. We're going to try pick your team style tomorrow. Pick your team dual case coming at you tomorrow. Look out in the morning for the post, probably around 3 o'clock or so. That is going to do it for tonight. Check out those Inceptions. Don't sleep on Inception. It is going to be a phenomenal product. check those out. A few spots left in each. And here we go. Quick recap for you guys. There's our Drews, Ellies, Cheerios of the night there. Paper stuff, we've got Simon Juan out of 50. Austin Charles to 199. Munoz, nice red out of 5 for the Dodgers. Colson Montgomery to 499. Genovis to 75. Yoelki to 125. Christian Roa to 299. Diane Jorge to 250. Ruben Santana to 399. Denzer to 199. Jorbit Vivas to 399. Chromes, we've got, I'm not going to go through the numberings on these. We got Javier Osorio, Justin Crawford, Josue De Paula, Alejandro Osuna, Luis Rodriguez, Peyton Wilson, Hendry Mendez, Jorbit Vivas, Fran Alduy, Robert Dominguez, Helio Ramos, Grayson Rodriguez, Uribe Angeles, Colton Cowser, Tony Blanco, Brock Jones, Junior Garcia, Dylan O'Ray, Hao-Yo Lee, Yasser Mercedes, Randy De Jesus, Jay Allen, Jose Salas, Royce Mark Quintana, Esteban Machado, and Cal Raleigh, ROY favorites. Base autographs, we've got Khalil Watson, Mario Shedrick Martinez, Moises Ballesteros, George Valera, Ronnie Simon, Andres Mesa, Nico Cavadas, Felix Valerio, Luke Waddell, Jose Fermin, Eduardo Vaughn, Yohangel Aponte, Austin Charles, Lisandro Rodriguez, Juan Carrella, Felix Valerio, Frederico Polanco, Nico Cavadas, and Luke Waddell. And our color, we've got Marion Boyd to 299, Jefferson Rojas to 150, Luis Garcia to 499, Jason Santana to 250, Alejandro Hidalgo to 250, Eddie Leonard to 499, Elijah Cabell out of 50, Creed Willems to 299, Diego Hernandez to 499, Wilmer Flores to 499, Luca Tresh out of 150, Braylon Tavera out of 100, Samil De La Rosa to 299, Braylon Tavera out of 499, Nick Morabito to 250, Alejandro Pie to 299, Kanan Smith in Jigba to 499, Alan Serta to 499, Andrew Lara to 250. Up to the showcase, and we've got a little James Wood Bowman Scouts top 100 out of 99 for the Nats. Gabriel Martinez, numbered out of 499, going out to our Blue Jays. Jace Young, True Blue out of 150 to the Tigers. And a beautiful Spencer Jones Blue Shimmer non-auto over to the Yanks. And another Shimmer Aqua out of 125, Drew for the D-backs. We've got the Pete Alonso printing plate going out to the Mets. Nice one there. Colson Montgomery to 250 for our White Sox. And Carlos Jorge out of 75, the Reds. Athletics with a pretty nice break. Shea Langeliers, ROI favorites out of 150 Inc. And a pair of Max Muncy, 299 and 499. Sweet Jordan Lawler Atomic, second year out of 100 for the D-backs. And our big one of the night, Junior to 299, crushing right now. Mr. Caminero going out to the Rays. Jeff Pennington, congrats on that bad boy. And that'll do, friends. Look out for a Pick Your Team version of this break tomorrow. Until then, friends, I appreciate y'all hanging out and joining this one as always. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you soon, and take care.